Arizona and USC. Mary Murphy, JB along with you this afternoon. How about Lauren Fields, the big shot she hit to help Arizona rally from down double digits twice in their win against UCLA.
Yeah, the three-pointer she hit, had not made a field goal in the past 4 games, hit a huge thing right in front of her own bench to tie the ball game.
The Trojans are receiving top 25 votes. They have won 6 of their last 7 despite a brutal road stretch that now turns home friendly. Talked about Rhea Marshall, Cate Sissoko. The Cats in their road grays as they take on USC. Destiny Littleton coming off 21 points of her own. First shot off the mark. A rebound to Esmery Martinez, who was clutch against the Bruins.
Yeah, she is a terrific rebounder. Game in and game out, one of the best in the conference. And a big part of this ballgame is going to be who can execute in the half court offensively. We know what they can both do in the open floor.
Reese was great in the second part of that game. They'd love to get her started earlier today at Galen Center.
No doubt. She had trouble getting shots off against UCLA. Strong interior defense by the Bruins.
Littleton's entry gathered by Sissoko. Now had it jarred loose. And it's Gottlieb saying coming into this week that her Trojans had passed a couple of tests. Better sense of each other as a new group comes together, but they felt like there's room for improvement. We saw even more of that in the win over the Sun Devils.
Having Cate Sissoko healthy makes a huge difference to this Trojan squad.
Coach Barnes coming off a birthday overtime win at Pauley Pavilion.
Yeah, that was, they were behind the whole game, battling, trying to get back even and get that thing into overtime, and what a victory it was for the Wildcats.
Martinez off the dribble. See how the Trojans, who are so good defensively, can stay in front of Shayna Pellington. Takes a long 2 and knocks it down to the first field goal.
A little pick and roll wasn't there.
Reese with the steal, and Marshall back defensively. Comes to a jump stop and a fundamental bucket for Arizona. USC with such a great defensive reputation, but a slow start to this Sunday matinee. They've missed their first 3 shots and turned it over twice. Marshall, good look opposite. Tee up a 3, and that falls. Destiny Littleton. Hit a career-high 6 threes at CU last Sunday for a season-high 21. She matched it again on Friday against ASU. Cate Reese had 29 points in Arizona's last visit to Galen. Adiko down to the block. Marshall gets the shot up, missed it all, no reset, and a shot clock violation. Mary, I imagine when you match up against USC and you see their defensive numbers, their metrics, you must know that you have to keep it to a low-scoring affair as well.
There's no doubt, and you've got to take care of the basketball. And for this Arizona team, the biggest piece, they've got to rebound.
Lefty pull-up, knocked down by Jade Loville. They do not win in Westwood without her on Friday night. Marshall had 18.7 blocks in Tucson last year in a matchup between these programs. Littleton able to turn the corner.
She's such a crafty basketball player.
Pellington operating the Arizona offense. Loville off the screen. Pick and pop Martinez. Good action, no hoop. Rokia Doumbia is into the game on the skip pass.
She has been playing well of late.
No whistle. Adika gets the lay-in.
Beautiful job. Reverse the basketball and attack the bucket.
Jade Loville. Midway point of the shot clock.
She's already had more open shots than she had most of Friday night.
Reese gets a touch. Able to power through. Cate Reese.
What a different Cate Reese we are seeing here in the first quarter.
Looking to go high-low on a tricky entry. It won't fall, but free throws coming for Rhea Marshall. Marshall hits the first of 2. She's at 63% from the line in her plays, averaging a double-double.
Loville on the floor for USC, brings a little more size.
Reese with a nice pass out of the post. Maya Nnaji unable to convert.
What a game. And just in this quarter by Cate Reese.
8 of the 12 for Arizona.
I mean, just the pop on that cut.
Sissoko exploring off the bounce and cans the 2.
A supremely talented player. The transfer, she's been a lot of different places, but she can hurt you. Out of Paris, France. Her mom, visiting from Paris, doesn't speak any English whatsoever. Saw her at practice yesterday. We were trying to communicate. All we could say was bonjour.
Pueyo at the horn.
Yeah, when you think she only averages let's put those in italics, 12 points a game, and she already has 8. She's just very, very active. She will get a rest. She played massive minutes on Friday night. 38 in the overtime victory over the Bruins.
Kaylin Gilbert into the game for the Cats as we begin this second quarter with a kick off the foot of Adika. Gilbert behind the back, threads the needle. Martinez with a tough catch. Nowhere to go.
You're exactly right.
Rhea Marshall met her for a block.
Yeah, she just took the shutters and closed the window. USC's defense is getting better, isn't it? A little more energy, a little more effectiveness. I mean, the most impressive thing USC has done is they have not allowed Arizona to get an offensive rebound. They had 18 of them.
Kayla Williams spots Littleton. Good half-court execution for USC.
The timing is down on the 3. USC defense has such great length.
Yeah, the way they took away that potential entry to Reese from our vantage point was stunning. Littleton with the lob inside. Physical catch, no finish from Marshall, but she's got 2 at the line.
Well, they played 4 games without Cate Sissoko with the calf injury.
So Lindsey Gottlieb and company have the program's most wins through 22 games since 1994. And the schedule now tilts in their favor in terms of home bounds. 7 unanswered to take the lead, and they've got the ball again. Littleton down the floor with confidence, hesitates, now goes. Lefty lay-in, Destiny Littleton.
Decisive, the strength, the quickness of that first step. Timeout, Arizona. USC picked 9th by the coaches and the media. Lindsey Gottlieb mentioned that yesterday at practice.
Pellington denied by Marshall.
And Littleton just saying, let's go.
They give it right back. Pellington on the counterattack. Comes to a jump stop. Shayna Pellington.
She has improved so dramatically from when she arrived at Arizona, just having control in that situation.
That 3 goes begging. Adika. And the drop continues. Doumbia ducked the defender and scored it.
USC. Here comes the double. Yeah.
Surrounded.
Little respect there,
Trojans
right?
there. They let Reese get 8 in the first. Nothing since.
No. Here comes the double. Littleton's like, nope, no, you are going nowhere near that bucket.
The Trojans still winning this frame by a score of 9-2, extending their advantage. Sissoko with a sweet spin. Everything but the highlight. Tipped up and in by Rhea Marshall. Gilbert creating for Pellington. Now with 10 to shoot. Nnaji up the screen. Doesn't like to take the 3, but Pellington willing to fire from about 18 feet.
The offensive efficiency for Arizona has evaporated.
Sissoko goes to work.
Can't turn the corner.
Rhea Marshall knocked down. Reese puts her back to the basket. Sensing the urgency with her team laboring offensively. Nnaji tracks down her miss.
Just a little hesitant shooting that with Rhea Marshall right behind her. They're inviting that shot from Pellington.
Off the jab step. That's a
go.
huge hit from Maya Nnaji. Only averages 4.8 per game. Getting it done at the defensive end. That's over to the Cats.
Paris Clark now on the floor for Arizona. But just great response from...
Wow, how did Connor find that hoop?
Her game has grown so much.
Adika with three. Well defended by Reese and the Cats.
Offense has been hard to come by.
Shot clock turned off, 10 seconds for Shayna Pellington. Low crossover, now in the lane. Dispossessed, 1 second left. Nnaji. They go to the locker room at 24-18.
So we know they can do it, but boy, when you talk about great defenses, this is a USC team that held Stanford to 46 points in an entire game.
Now, wire-to-wire victory over the number 2 team in the land. Then they won at a ranked Colorado group. Can they pick up another ranked victory here? Swatted by Marshall. And the third quarter picks up right where the second left off. Littleton stops and pops. Not this time. Reese claims it on the defensive glass. Yeah, Pellington can beat this USC defense down the floor. Looking for some early offense. Reese. Kick to three. Fields couldn't knock it down.
Pellington gave Rhea Marshall every move she ever had in the paint. Right. Couldn't get her to bite.
Sissoko to the line.
They need to dig deep and find some points.
Cate Sissoko joining the Women of Troy as a graduate transfer. Cooler than normal temperatures, and yesterday the sun came out on a Saturday afternoon and felt like everything was back to normal.
Yep, it's 62. People wear parkas here.
You're looking at me with some side eyes if I'm one of those people. And I am. Jade Loville, does she have another magical third quarter in her?
We mentioned that, right? She comes out against UCLA in that third quarter, just rips off 3 of 3 from distance. And every one of these one-on-one matchups is just fascinating to watch. She was due.
Had something to say about it, too. It's an emphatic finish from Sissoko.
Well, there's been some emphaticness going on.
A regular season matchup between these programs. Could see it again in Las Vegas, of course. And today at stake, sole possession of 4th place in the Pac-12 standing. Needed that from Reese.
Well, you could see her really elevate when she planted that foot.
Baseline take there from Williams. Sissoko. She might be able to disguise some of her words in French, of course. Pellington denied in transition, but has a new possession.
Great transition, D, not to let her get a clean look. They could not have talked about that more yesterday at practice. Nothing for Pellington on a straight line to the bucket.
Short clock, 5 left. Loville, baseline. Knifing through contact. Reese with some scraps. Wanted the and one, but beat the buzzer. 11 of the last 14 points belong to Arizona.
And the play of Cate Reese, 6 of 13. She's working hard for everything. The floor and the sneaker combined there for the slip.
Marshall slips. Pellington ties it up at 27.
Beautiful.
And it goes. So Rhea Marshall gets USC back in order.
Basketball can be a simple game. Pass, catch, score.
With 5 minutes and change, they have put 4 fouls on Arizona in the quarter, so even as they're laboring a bit offensively, maybe they can get points at the line. But Reese is all the way back for Arizona.
The early position, holds it, gets the ball, and then she knows what to do with it.
Offensive foul. Pellington spilled.
You heard right. NASCAR at the Coliseum. Not Talladega.
Wildcats have hit their last 3 shots. Nnaji picks up the dribble. Still 10 to shoot. This is Lauren Fields. Goes to work on Littleton.
Great
and a free throw to follow.
Fields, head up. Nice pass. Nnaji takes the contact. Nnaji to just keep getting better and stronger and more confident.
They trailed by as many as 10.
They started the game well. They started the third quarter well.
That won't fall for Littleton. Neither team has shot it well from distance.
Sissoko and Cate Reese are just playing bumper cars on their way down the floor.
Speaking of NASCAR, look at this. They might have to take it over to the Coliseum when we're done. Fields finds her deep in the lane. Turns left shoulder and finishes.
Just cannot tell you how impressed I am by Cate Reese. She is saying, just bring it. Whatever you've got, USC, I'm here for it.
Her 7th game against USC career. She's reached double figures in all of them. Destiny Littleton not backing down.
Magic Johnson just made an appearance in the house. Right? I mean, that was just right out of Lakerland.
Now trailing, finds Reese on the entry. Shot fake, too strong. Pellington back up and in. Rhea Marshall with another double-double, her 12th of the season. They screen for her. It's an easy 2. Loville rising for a long 2. Bottoms. Jade Loville.
The giant pressure release for Arizona to get Loville to hit one of those shots.
It's been a while for Destiny Littleton.
They're not giving her a whole lot of space.
Marshall, great job of defending without fouling by Nnaji. Offensive rebound for SC. And it looks like Adika is going to earn a couple of foul shots.
Arizona survived a long time with 4 personal fouls without sending USC to the bonus.
I was thinking on that exact possession that we mentioned that maybe USC could survive a little bit of the drought by getting to the line. Back tap, a new possession.
Just so long. Getting the play call from the bench. Would be surprised if they try to get Littleton the ball.
Instead of losing some momentum with a couple of missed foul shots, maybe SC can build some here, but a turnover.
That's a coach going, come on.
Shot clock turned off for Arizona. It's already the highest scoring quarter of the game for either team. They put 20 on the board in this third period. Pellington fouled outside. So 1-1.
Oh.
Saw a teammate kind of dabbing some blood.
Yeah, it's like a double dagger.
Pellington missing the first of 2. 6.4 remaining for USC. Destiny Littleton breaks the timeline. Eyes up, rising for 3, and she knocks it down.
Boy, you have a money ball. Give it to Destiny Littleton. As we head into the fourth quarter.
Team shooting an identical 40%, separated by just 1 possession, with 4th place in the Pac-12 standings on the line.
Roller coaster, but a really physical roller coaster ride.
I feel like that story is not quite finished, right? With 10 minutes left to play. Pellington down to Martinez. Pellington lost her footing, kept the possession, and knocks it down.
That's remarkable.
Felt like just a beat the 3-second call twice just to get herself out of trouble, and she gets 2 points out of it. 5-second violation. Screen from Reese.
Yeah, just nowhere to go.
Loville down to Reese. Shot fake on the face-up. Now the jump hook. Cate Reese have a day. Largest lead for Arizona.
And you understand why Cate Reese is on the Katrina McLean power forward best in the country list.
Nika dribbling off that screen. Kick to the corner. Doumbia back her way. Good ball movement. What kind of shot can SC get from this? Marshall missing. Boards her own and puts it back.
Didn't want that 15-foot jumper. This is like, bring it my way.
Pellington calls her own number. It rattles off. Marshall an uncontested rebound.
Fields just trying to stay with Destiny Littleton everywhere she goes.
Look out. Rhea Marshall heating up.
Yeah, it's Rhea Marshall time. Sissoko just 5 points on 2 of 8 shooting.
Reese on the attack. Cate Reese kisses it off glass.
Type 1 diabetic has to check her blood sugar level during practice, during games.
Good look opposite. Adika splashes a three.
Big time three for USC.
There's Mary Martinez. Out to Fields. 5 left. In the hands of Reese. Not this time. Martinez, though, earns another possession. Swarmed by the women of Troy.
Average 13 made free throws a game.
Littleton, shot fake, steps into it too. Fundamental stuff from Destiny Littleton.
Let's take it back to the 60s with a head fake.
Pellington. Marshall, a foul. Well, if you were with us Friday night at Pauley Pavilion, getting Arizona back in front, SC in an offensive rhythm. They've hit their last 4 shots. Littleton off the screen. Baseline drive. Doumbia through traffic. Oh, she splits it all. Got the fast track pass here in Los Angeles.
And we all need it.
Reese on the rip through drive. Marshall with the contest. Maya Marshall feeling it a little bit. And you felt her impact on both ends in this 4th quarter. Intercepted. Pellington shoots the gap. And she continues to star for Arizona in LA.
Boy, on the ball, off the ball.
Littleton, nifty move.
Oh.
Splits the defenders, no finish. Scraps for her own. Sissoko, as you pointed out, has been quiet offensively. Marshall crashing in another offensive board. Doumbia, bam! Second chance points for USC.
We talked about guarding Maddie Connor yesterday at practice. We don't want her open. You stay with her. They don't want her lighting it up, and she has not been able to get open looks. Just 1 for 1 so far.
Martinez from the baseline. There's the look, and she buries it. Right on cue, Madison Connor.
A broken play, ball on the floor. They make it happen. Oh, Pellington.
What a pass. Doumbia couldn't finish. What an athletic play in transition.
Doumbia, the transfer she started at Arkansas. Comes into this game averaging a point a game.
I'd be willing to venture that Pellington leads the Pac-12 in minutes this week with the overtime affair at Pauley Pavilion. Reese, full head of steam to the foul line.
Then we've seen her play at an extremely high level. But from a focus and physical, and my team needs me performance, today might be your best. But you can feel it watching the matchups.
Littleton, not this trip. So Arizona now with a 3-point lead in the ball, 2:40 to go.
Watch this Trojan team pick 9th preseason. Fighting for 4th right now.
Reese pounding the paint, puts it in, goes right at Rhea Marshall, one of the nation's best defenders.
The 3rd best shot blocker in the country. You would think Littleton would be looking for a 3 somewhere on this.
Doumbia, bottoms!
And now you get to guard Pellington.
Connor fires it into Reese. From the lane, comes up short. Marshall has that defensive board.
Littleton looks to Lindsey Gottlieb for the play call. Oh, they want to get it to Sissoko. She's got Maddie Connor on her.
Gets a screen.
Got the switch.
Adika now around the perimeter. Back cut. Bounce pass. Doumbia taken over.
Learn that name.
5th tie to go with 4 lead changes. Connor comes to get it. That was left all the way. Marshall rising for the rebound. 1 minute to go. SC has 2 timeouts at their disposal.
And fouls to give.
Littleton with 17 points to lead 3 Trojans in double figures.
I'm going to get the foul on Fields.
Littleton comes in better than 89% at the foul line.
Dia working on her end-of-game plays. She's had to do that a lot.
Will take one of her 3 remaining timeouts.
All right, here we go.
Pellington into Reese, here we go. Doumbia at this end as well.
Fortunate for Arizona, that ball goes out of bounds against USC.
Or did it? Lisa Jones, Tyler Trimble, Teresa Turner, our crew. Call stands. Possession arrow favoring USC. Loville. Tied up again. Are they just running their offense, or do they want to try and get the last and deny Arizona the opportunity to win this game in regulation?
I just think they're looking to score. I don't think that their offense is quite sophisticated enough to just plan it out. It's going to be Destiny Littleton's decision.
Littleton has 19 points. Pellington defending, Marshall to screen. Adika missing, Reese, the board, timeout Arizona with 5.2.
Plenty of time for Arizona.
A thriller at the Galen Center. Will it be decided in regulation?
The important thing for Arizona, 1, get the ball inbounded safely. 2, get a shot off.
Into Reese, back in the hands of Pellington. USC gives the foul with 2.1. Oh, they will take it. Draw something else up. Pellington. Back to Connor. Did not get it off. And for the second time this week in Los Angeles, Arizona is heading to overtime. It's a good one here in downtown LA. Reese and the Wildcats win it. Connor off the screen. Looking for a soft touch. Came up short. USC gets a stop to begin OT.
He drives in there, and who does she meet and greet with? Rhea Marshall.
In many ways, impressive that Arizona is shooting better than 40% from the floor, given the tough day they've had from 3-point range. Back cut, beautiful. Sissoko from Littleton.
Starting almost with a double on Reese. Completely playing off Pellington.
Loville inside Martinez. Finds Reese for 3. She got it! Cate Reese from distance.
He's 1 of 14 in Pac-12 play. Now 2 of 15. What a huge shot by Cate Reese.
Littleton off a pair of screens. Now to the top. Adika. Doumbia has been a star in that fourth quarter. With some English. A blind reverse layup. How did she get it to fall?
She's living the dream.
Off one dribble. After her own. Fight for the rebound. Martinez has it. There's Loville. For 3. They made 2 in regulation. They've got 2 from distance in OT. Checked away from Sissoko. Intercepted. Pellington on a race to the rim. Hits the brakes and hits the layup.
The jump stop just creates time for herself.
Sissoko directing traffic on the clear outs. Spinning back left shoulder and free throws coming.
Martinez
Sissoko.
Foul out on that one. And this is a huge hit for Arizona defensively.
her mother in attendance visiting from France. Sissoko. Jade Loville with single digits on the timer. Here's the point guard for the Wildcats. Reese screening with 3. Fields. This one rattles out. And a rebounding foul. They get the stop, and they stop the clock with a chance to walk down the floor in time.
Arizona Friday night. Oh, just can't say enough with a day less of prep and rest.
Pellington working on a 17-point performance. Finds Reese. Drive down the right side of the lane. Rhea Marshall says, how about no?
And you can see nothing easy for Cate Reese. Turnover.
Arizona Wildcats think that pass was deflected on the way in. I'm still unclear. I thought the official said gold ball, but then it was announced Wildcats basketball. And it does look like Arizona is going to get it.
That means it went off Adika, who was playing defense on the inbounder. A monster call.
Pellington driving hard. Shot fake. And a whistle. Missed them both. Marshall clears it on the defensive glass. Adika surveys. Midway point of the shot clock. She finds Littleton.
No Martinez.
High-low, Sissoko. Marshall gathers, blocked.
The freshman.
Maya Nnaji with a huge denial.
Blocked without fouling.
Here's Fields at the wing. Illegal screen. As Reese flashed to the ball, they catch Madison Connor. 7 ties, 8 lead changes.
On the 30th of December, they were 116 in the net. Today, 76. Oh my God, Pac-12 basketball.
Littleton with the ball for USC. She's led the way with 19. Marshall in a supporting effort, 16 points, 18 rebounds, and a handful of blocks. Destiny Littleton checks the clock. Now goes to work.
Backdoor, Sissoko.
Juggles, gathers, scores! Cate Sissoko for the lead.
They knew what they wanted the whole way. It was a two-man game. Littleton and Sissoko. The strength and the height.
Gets the screen from Nnaji. With 10. Pellington kicks. Nnaji steps in. Tied up. 68 apiece. Timeout USC. They've already outperformed expectations. Can they keep it going? Littleton with 3. Destiny Littleton. Double overtime. Paycor overtime continues.
Paycor, thank you.
Mary Murphy, thank you. Is this what always happens? Where are you going next? Can I come?
We're on our 3rd overtime period this weekend.
Sissoko denied. Maya Nnaji arriving with force.
You never know who's going to be a hero.
Reese. They run a play for Cate Reese, and she cashes in. Littleton thought about the step back. Sissoko hesitates and hits.
By.
And that time it is a foul on Nnaji. Sissoko has come alive. Into double figures now.
So quiet for 3 quarters of this ball game. Tied again. We may set a record for ties.
Loville. A contested three falls for the lead.
Confidence is a beautiful thing. 2-point, 3-point lead. That's it.
Sissoko, big hit. Loville. Oh. Reese denied. I think they got Reese.
Reese,
her fourth. Marshall made her first 4 at the line today. Our 10th tie during the lifetime of most of their roster. Reese, blocked by Marshall. This might warrant another look at the monitor.
Yeah, did it end up going off Cate Reese?
And off into the Galen Center. And another stellar defensive effort from Rhea Marshall.
Rhea Marshall, 17 points, 20 rebounds. Again, she had 21 Friday night.
Well, full court here from Arizona defensively.
In the double OT, you go full court pressure.
See a few seconds off that shot clock from Destiny Littleton.
Going to run Littleton off some screens now, try to free her up.
Sissoko finds Littleton. Curling off that contact. Nnaji rips it away.
In a double overtime game, it's your job to make the decision of who to inbound the ball to cleanly.
It's Fields who will bring it across the timeline with Pellington. Jade Loville for the lead. Oh, what a shot! She's been clutch all week long in LA.
You know, there's times at the end of a ball game where you just watch Jade Loville and you go, you belong in the WNBA. The pull-up with the contest, never a doubt. Gets into it, all that confidence, and again, Jade Loville. And it's in your playbook. How many end-of-game shots do you have, plays do you have to go to, right? Marshall and Littleton have been in the middle of everything. Sissoko as well.
Littleton against Fields, the matchup here. Off the Marshall screen. Needs help. Rhea Marshall provides some relief. Now working on the freshman, lost her footing. Sissoko over Reese. Missed it all. Arizona basketball with a 2-point lead.
Again, the most important thing, get the ball inbounded. We haven't seen Pueyo play very much at all.
I like Connor in this situation. Loville is good for them as well. Pueyo ends up getting the foul shots.
We saw Connor knock down 2 huge free throws on Friday.
Much like Connor, Pueyo doesn't blink.
This is the big one.
So long as Arizona does not foul, it's a 2-possession game. Littleton in a hurry. Littleton drives past the 3-point line and is fouled.
Just control your own destiny. If Arizona makes free throws, they're going to win the ball game.
Great run there. Don't want to let that go. As Destiny Littleton, a superb foul shooter. 10.2 left, 2-point game. Cate Reese with the basketball. Pellington gives it back her way.
Give away. Reese. You know, coaches talk about this when practice starts in the summer and the fall and all year long. All right, pretend the game is on the line. We're going to run if you don't. These free throws are important. And sometimes when you go to the line, they really, really are.
I'm thinking preseason conditioning might have been the last time these players were this exhausted. Double OT at USC, in position to sweep the week. Destiny Littleton into the front court. Final 4 seconds. It's a block. Reese has it. And for the first time since 2002, Arizona will sweep the trip to LA. It'll be the 18th win of the year for Arizona. 8-4 in conference. They step into 4th place in the standings on the strength of a career high for Cate Reese.
It was a gut check weekend for this Arizona team, and boy, to win 2 overtime games.
33.
And heartbreak for USC to play so well